Good afternoon, everybody. Uh, I represent an organization called MAPMA India, a company called MAPMA India. That's our brand name. The legal entity is basically CE Info Systems, and uh, we had a very good presentation from RSAC Uttar Pradesh, but the last slide talked about some of the challenges that RSAC is facing. And that is where the opportunity lies for all of us to work together and see to it that, yes, whatever is being visioned for or whatever challenges RSAC is facing can be put into reality. And how fast it can be put into reality. The basic thing, like Sir rightly said, was we are all making data, we have all been creating data, there's lots of data available. But today the world is changing towards more applications, more solutions, more citizen-centric approach, more implementations where people can use things at ease, where governance can become more transparent, where citizens are empowered. So how to enable that and how to make it quicker with a faster turnaround time, that is something that I would like to cover during my presentation. So keeping that in view, I'll start off with what I have to. So MapMy India has a mission to make the world better through maps and location technologies. And it's been visioning to create the most advanced, accurate and unparalleled map data for India. So with that vision and that mission, we started off way back in 1995. We have been digitally mapping India since 1995. And we have a 750 plus strong organization, people-based organization. We are certified, we are CMM and ISO certified organization headquartered in New Delhi with offices in Bangalore and Mumbai. We are also the de facto licensing partners for almost all the automotive companies in this country. So when we talk about navigation, MapMy India was one of the pioneers to bring in navigation to this country. So irrespective of whichever vehicle you buy, if it's an OEM fitted navigation, by default it's powered by MapMy India at the back end. We also have a very strategic alliance, one of its kind alliance. We are integrated with ISRO's Bhuvan platform. So we had a mapping portal since 2004, maps.mapmyndia.com, that's a mapping portal. That's a free mapping portal for everybody to use. And now that portal since last year is integrated with Bhuvan. So the best part is, earlier we only used to give you the map view, now you can have access to the map view, the Bhuvan view and also the hybrid view. So hybrid view means basically the Bhuvan satellite view with all the labels and the roads of MapMy India overlaid on top of the Bhuvan. And you also have an Indic view now which is live and which is up and running on maps.mapmyndia.com. That is the Indic view. So all the labels which were earlier in English can also be now seen in Hindi. So you have a Bhuvan platform with a Hindi label with all the POIs and road names and things in Hindi. So we are trying to, we have brought Hindi into the picture and now we are working on towards bringing other regional languages also into the map so that it makes more interactive, more useful, more user-friendly. Excuse me. The key milestones, like I told you, we started digitally mapping India since 1995 and in early 2017, so the start of 2017, we have started to work towards the indoor mapping and navigation, that is, we call it the HD maps, and that's basically creating the digital map twin of the country. So what do we mean by a digital map twin? We have all been seeing maps for long now, all those 2D maps and all those things, but we don't know how the real world actually looks like. Map is also an intelligent thing, which is a representation of what is on the ground. But now to see what it actually really looks like, we're trying to create a 360-degree panoramic. So from any given point of time, if you click, you can have a 360-degree panoramic view, how it actually looks like in a sort of a pictorial representation, and also the indoor mapping, 3D indoor mapping. So we are trying to what seamlessly integrate is from the outside world. If you move into an inside world, so there should be a seamless integration, and you should have a feel of what is around us in the outside world, and when we enter a building or a place, we have the inside world also. So that is what we are visioning to, and that is what we are working on. The four basic mantras of our business, we call it MNTA, is basically maps, navigation, telematics, and analytics. So if you look at it, it starts off with maps because this IP ownership, this is one of the digital map data set IP ownership that we have, the largest content size. So this maps becomes the basis of everything. So whether we are doing navigation, whether we are providing telematic solutions, or whether we are getting into analytics solutions, the core of everything becomes the map data. And since we already have the content, that can be easily consumed. Now, what we have been trying to talk about in the maps and all those things is how we are trying to turn the market or the understanding of the market is earlier, like sir also in the morning was talking about that every project was creation of maps. So now what we are telling you is why do we need to recreate the map again and again, the base map? Why do we need to recreate the road again and again? Why do we need to recreate the boundaries again and again, the state boundaries, the administrative boundaries again and again? Why do we need to recreate the POIs again and again? Why do we need to recreate the land use pattern again and again? Whatever is there, it only needs to be updated, right? Because the base does not change. The country's international boundary or the state boundary, when there's a state bifurcation, then only a state boundary changes, otherwise the state boundary also remains the same. What happens by the growth of population, number of districts increase. So that's an updation that something from this part, something of this part has been taken and a new district has been created or a sub-district has been created. So those kinds of updations needs to be done. So our whole idea is that maps are available, base maps are available. Those have been productized. Productized in the sense, if you want to start off any project, the maps can be made available to you in no time. Within a week's time, you can have the maps with you as a product license. It can be given to you as a license, and with that product as the base, you can add on whatever you have been creating or whatever you have been doing, and you can always overlay and you can do and start delivering results. And those maps are also being updated on a regular basis at our end. What we do is, when we say we have productized it, that means we have also productized it in the way of like any other software product where we give you regular updates. So we have minimum 2 updates every year, 6 monthly update of the map data, and we maintain a complete versioning system of that. So earlier if you're having version 10.1, then you'll have 10.5 or 10.11. So if there's a major release, the first release changes. If there are minor releases, then the suffix changes. So that's how we have been maintaining this map data. And the upgrades are being provided to whomsoever is our user if you are under a contract with us. And you can continue using the map license, and you can continue using the updates and consuming the updates also. So then you are, any department, irrespective of whichever department one is representing, you are more concentrated on your department specific data. And every department has its own data. It's not that the department does not have. Whether it would be having it in tabular form, अगर मैप के फॉर्म में नहीं होगा तो टेबुलर फॉर्म में बहुत इंफॉर्मेशन होगी. There will be, the information would be available. Now, how to basically take it to the geospatial site. So that's how the maps are being made easy for people to consume. So if you look at this slide, it's jumbled with lots of words, but it has got nothing technical into it. It's an architecture, it's a business offering structure that we have. But it is, if you look at it, what I talked in the beginning was, base, the core of everything remains the feature-rich map data, because that becomes the core. If you don't have the data, you cannot perform any application. Then obviously you can build up, we have built up the map APIs, engines and mobile, map API engine and mobile SDKs on top of it, and the IoT engine on top of it. Basis with multiple point solutions have been created, like the eLog platform, the geometrics, I'll talk about it. Tracking, telematics, traffic engine, routing, emergency response, these are the point solutions. And you can create multiple customized solutions on top of it. We have created many, we have implemented many of them. So this is the kind of business structure or offering structure that we have. So what I'd like to propose today, in lines with what Sir said, so when Sir concluded his presentation in the morning, I could feel, yes, that is from where we start off. Whether all the 4 partners, we're all there over here. We start off from there where the challenges are. So if you look at it, what we are trying to propose to the state or to the cities, like in Megha's morning presentation also we saw that yes, UP is having a lot of smart cities, UP is having a lot of approved cities, UP has the maximum number of Hriday cities, that is 3. So UP, we see there's a lot of development activity, there's a focus from the national government also, and the state government is also initiating that UP has to go to a different level altogether. Keeping all those things in view, what we propose is, we are proposing a state map engine. If you have a map engine for a state, everybody within the state, all the departments can start consuming lots of data and create their own applications and start serving. And this engine has lots of functionalities already inbuilt into it. So you don't need to rewrite lots of things. Every time you are working on an application, आपको basics बहुत सारे algorithms लिखने होते हैं. There are lots of things which is already inbuilt into it. So that's what I have tried to take us through. So this is basically a state. We can deliver it as a state map engine, or we can deliver it as a city map engine, or we can deliver it as a combination of multiple cities map engine, whichever way it is want. It is basically a packaged product designed for geo-enabling applications with a shorter turnaround time. So what we are trying to say is, whatever we are serving or whatever engine that we are using in our office to give you the portal or give you lots of things which is already free and inbuilt, same thing can come and get deployed in your state data center. So आपके पास पूरा यूपी का बेस मैप होगा, आपके पास बहुत सारी फंक्शनलिटी उसमें ऑलरेडी इनबिल्ट होंगी. So you can straight away start using it. So what we say is this engine integrates high quality GIS map data with ready to use functionalities to integrate with any platform capable of consuming APIs. So those functionalities that we are talking about is being provided to you in the form of functionalities. That's why we call it an engine. So it's giving you all the functionalities power in the form of APIs. These are all open APIs. So basically any application which is capable of consuming APIs, so any application that we write today in this world is basically integrating with multiple things by only consuming APIs. So this application integrates with any application of yours. And obviously it is backend, it is powered with the MapMyIndia, this data content, and that also in the form of map tiles. So the moment we tell you that the maps are available to you in the form of map tiles, so that process of creating map tiles for survey to make it lightweight, to make it serve faster, that process is also taken care of because we'll be providing you the map tiles, and that also at multiple zoom levels. So when you want to have a state picture, when you want to drill down to up to the city level or up to the road level or to the city road level, there are multiple up to 14 zoom levels that you have. So all those things is already built into those map tiles. The APIs, so now the functionalities. Like we all know that we are doing lots of projects related to geocoding or geotagging assets. Every department would like to know where their assets are. I'm taking a very